In the last session, we discussed about the Java 8 introduction and as well as what is an interface and how to implement Lambda expression using functional interfaces. We discussed in the last session. This is the continuation session for day 2 in Java 8 features. Okay, so let me go through the couple of points regarding the Java functional interfaces so that you will have a better idea. Okay, now have a look, guys. Functional interfaces are the new additions in the Java 8, guys. Functional interfaces are the new part. Already we discussed about in the previous class. Again, I'm repeating one more time. Okay, you should be comfortable with what is an interface, what is a functional interface, how to implement functional interface using Lambda. Okay, you should be very comfortable. So that's why I'm explaining with some good points here. Okay, now if an interface contain one abstract method, such type of interfaces we can call as a functional interfaces, and also we can call as a SAM interfaces here, single abstract method interfaces. Already we discussed default methods, we can known as a defender methods also we can call, guys. Okay, now these can be represented, these functional interfaces we can represent with the help of the Lambda expression, with the help of the method reference, and as well as the constructed references also. Lambda expression means how we implemented in the last session. In the same way, method references, okay, you can use like a double colon. Are you able to see? This is the one where we can going to implement using the method references, same functional interface concept. Slowly we'll discuss that part. Okay, as of now just have a look, like already predefined interfaces are like a runnable, comparable, callable. These are all kind of a functional interfaces, only it can have a single method. So these are all kind of a functional interfaces here. Before Java 8 implementation, using anonymous inner class, okay, we can able to write, okay, see, this is called anonymous inner class. Anonymous means there is no class name, just we are going to implement. Okay, this is the approach before Java 8 implementation. Once whenever Java 8 came to the picture, this a whole complete piece of code. See, you no need to write this part, you no need to write this part, and here just you need to apply a Lambda expression, the same what we discussed in the last session. Now we will be discuss that part also, don't worry. Okay, now if you see, if you want to see the same example, this is nothing but in Java. Okay, if you want to create a thread, we have a two approaches using a runnable interface, using thread class interface. We have two approaches here. Now have a look here how I can implement the same part here. What I can do, let me create a package. Instead of the Lambda, let me write as a functional interfaces. Just let me write as some simple package. Yeah, let me create one class like a thread demo. Okay, just if you want to create a thread in Java, okay, we have a kind of, this is the old approach here. Just have a look here, main method. Here what we can do here, just implements. Okay, here implements. Okay, why we am not getting here? Okay, now to create a thread, okay, how I can do that as a runnable. Are you able to see, guys? Okay, why I'm not getting? Okay, see, a runnable interface here. Now this you can assign to an object called runnable or equal to new, like, see, now this is the where we are going to implement as a runnable interface here. System dot out dot println. Now run method executed. Now using or, here you need to create a thread class. Okay, anyway, as part of the multi-threading I will be discuss this one, don't worry. Now t dot run method. Why I'm not able to get anything? Okay, Java, let me just a minute, guys. Let me configure my build path. Recently updated with another Java version. Just a minute. Let me install JDK 11 for me. Okay, now there is a start method here. Using this particular class, I can able to my application. Just have a see, run method is executed here. This is the where this is a simple interface. The same thing, okay, I can use with the help of the lambda expression. Now have a look here. This is simply creating a thread in Java. Okay, you can create any number of threads. Now this is simple thread creation. This is a function. If you click here, if you go there here, see, this is a functional interface, predefined functional interface. One method is called available called run method. Now this is same thing if you want to implement using lambda expression. Now have a look guys, lambda expression, how to implement means, see here, runnable, r1 equal to, you already know, open bracket, arrow mark and a closed bracket. That's it. Now this is called a lambda expression. See here, you can say run method executed from lambda expression. Lambda expression using again thread t1 equal to new thread class and t1 dot, I don't know why I'm not getting suggestions today, but okay, by using the t1 dot start method. Now see here, run as the Java application. See, run method is executed here. This is the where we can implement predefined functional interfaces. Now using lambda expression, I am implementing to here. This is the approach where we can implement lambda expression with the help of the functional interface. Hope this point is everyone clear. Last session only I explained one more time. Now, okay, if you want to restrict the developer, hey, you should not add any abstract method. In that case, what should you do? Just you can append at the rate functional interface in this structure, so that if you see here, this is a predefined class. See, this is the where, still this is a optional annotation. Still if you want to add, yes, you can go ahead and create, you can make it as a functional interface in this structure. Are you guys clear about how to implement functional interface with the help of the lambda expression? If you clear this point, remaining concepts or everything is depend on same concept only. We will be discuss all predefined functional interfaces. So many things we have. Okay, now see here, as I said, in single functional interface you can create one abstract method, any number of default methods, any number of static methods you can define. Already I covered this point. See, if you are trying to write one more abstract method, see, two abstract methods I written, see, you will get a compilation error saying that, hey, if you want to make, see here, if you take more than one abstract method, compiler raise an error message, then we will get compilation problem. Now even if you want, now see here, let me write it here, interface some test implementation. Okay, now see, void m1, okay, void m2. These are two abstract methods. See, right now I don't see any problem, but whenever if you keep immediately this interface, functional interface, then you will get exception here. See, this is the functional interface exception you are getting. Why I'm getting not able to get all suggestions, guys? Okay, let me verify my Java version once. Just give me a minute. Java hyphen version. Okay, Java 11 is there, but when 11, why it's not working? Is there any compatible problem? I don't think so. Okay, let me verify. Build path, JRE edit. Okay, install JREs. Yeah, everything is JDK only available everywhere. RTFS jar. Okay, it is something new in the Java 11. Okay, source.zip. here. Okay, so what should we do? Let me install the Java. Actually, recently I formatted my system, guys. Just let me download quickly Java 8. I'm not getting auto suggestions. Java 8 download. Okay, let me take the 64-bit. Okay, it is asking Oracle sign up. Just a minute. Give me 2 minutes, guys. Let me do. Okay, it is downloading. Let it be download. Okay, now this is a functional interface where you can able to import the statement java.util.star. Maybe with okay, there it will be available for your functional interface here. Okay, why I'm not getting? I'm not sure. Okay, let me package java.lang package. No. Okay, that's fine. Due to some compilation issues, I'm facing this issue, guys, but this is the where we are going to implement our okay functional interface with respect to inheritance. Suppose you are extending one in yeah, okay, suppose you are extending one interface. Okay, see, if an interface extends functional interface, then child interface doesn't contain any abstract method, then child interface is also functional. Suppose you have a two interfaces, guys, A and B. Suppose when you say A, you define one abstract method. B also, if you define an abstract method, then it is not a functional interface. What I'm trying to say that now let me write a small program here. Now what should I do? Suppose here, let me open, let me delete this one. Here by default, this is a functional interface if you written one. Suppose if you create another interface like this, interface test2, okay, and then see test2. Okay, now here suppose you return void m2 here. This is a functional interface, this is a functional interface. If you extends test I, now suppose if you return, then this is not a functional interface. Why? Because here also one abstract method and here also one abstract method, then compiler will throw an access. Suppose if you remove like this, then this is a functional interface. Why? Because you are extending superclass interface to subclass interface. This is the concept of your functional interface. Now what are the advantages of using okay interface? See here, what is the difference between functional interface versus lambda expression? Whenever functional interface concept is applicable, we use lambda expression. Lambda expressions are used to invoke the functionality. So then only functional interface is required in your project here. Whenever you are using Java 8 functionality, what is the advantage of lambda expression? See here, we can reduce length of the code. When you written previously same program, addition of two numbers, almost you should write 20 lines of code you should write. But with the help of lambda expression, okay, I can write within 10 lines of code, we can reduce here. Functional okay, lambda expressions doesn't have any name, any written type here. It's kind of a anonymous. So using lambda expression, we can resolve the complexity of anonymous inner classes here. Wherever you are seeing anonymous inner class in an interface, if you have an abstract method, so we can resolve the complexity. We can provide lambda expression in the place of the object. Even we can pass lambda expression as a argument to a method also here. These are all kind of a okay advantages of your lambda expression. So okay, now till now, are you guys clear about lambda expression and as well as functional interface? Any questions? Yes, please confirm. Are you guys clear, everyone? Any question?
Clear, Bhaskar.
Please acknowledge. Okay, I think my audio problem. I'm not able to hear your voice, I think, guys. Is it anyone is speaking? Please confirm once. Let me check my audio device. I'm not sure. Please confirm in the chat box. Okay. Others, please confirm. Are you guys clear till now? Any questions? Rahul, Vijay, Bogesh, are you guys clear? Guys, please confirm in the chat box so that we can go for the next topic. Yes, mine is a audio problem. If you have any questions, just ping me in the chat box. Just let me try with remove the headphone. Could anyone speak? No? Yes. Rahul, are you clear? My voice? Guys, please confirm anyone. Okay, Maddie, already last session is completed about lambda expression. So you're completely joined today's session, right? So that's why there is a confusion. Anyway, once you join our Spring Boot course, anyway, you will get all the videos. Don't worry. Okay. You missed the last session. So these points, yeah, let me have Java. It may take a time. Whenever you need, you can take a screenshots from here. Okay, Swarna. Java 8 notes, it may take a time to you. Remaining complete part I will be share you anyway. Okay. Okay, so Java 8, let me install the JRE also. I'm installing Java 8, guys. I'm facing some JDK issues in my system. Okay, by that time let me discuss about function. So predefined as of now how to create a functional interface, how to implement lambda expression, now from now onwards advanced concepts of Java 8 you should understand about the predefined functional interfaces. We have predefined functional interfaces here, like mainly we can call as a, okay, what are the things like a predicates, okay, and functions, okay, consumer and supplier. If you know these four concepts, okay, streams concept we have, that streams concept is very easy if you know how it is working these four functional interfaces. I am going to discuss these four functional interfaces, okay, with the different types of examples also. Don't worry. Okay, please, you should be very focused here to know about these four things. Even in interviews also, no one will ask you question, hey, what is a predicate, what is a function? But inside the streams, predefined methods internally using these interfaces only throughout our collection APIs. Okay, these functional interfaces are using even comparable, comparator. Those are all the methods. Again, I will be discuss one more time also, guys. Okay, now guys, let me keep it a Java path here. Just give me a minute. I'm setting the Java path here, like I'm facing some JDK issue. Just give me 2 minutes. Program files, sorry. Okay, program files, and then Java and JDK 1.8. Okay, copy. Else what we can do, let me import to here itself. Build, configure build path, and let me edit here. Install JRE, else add standard JVM directory, C drive, program files, Java, JDK 1.8 here. Click finish and apply and close. JDK 1.8, finish, apply and close. That's it. Now JDK 1. Let me have a look at the rate functional. No, still I'm not getting why there is some issue happen. Okay, let me restart my workspace once. Okay, by that time have a look here, guys. Now what is a predicate? Try to understand very carefully, guys. Predicates, okay, it is used to check conditional checks. When I say condition, either true, either false, either only one option, whether your output should be true or false. That's it. Okay, predicate. Okay, predicate is a function with a single argument. It will accept single argument and return boolean value. Now when I say single argument, this argument can be anything. Okay, whether the given number is okay like 100 or not, whether the given string is equal to Java Express or not, some if condition. Okay, and it will be provide the value called as a boolean value. It will be provide to you boolean value. Now let me show. I don't know, but okay, let me see, have a look later. Okay, and see here, to implement predicate function in Java, okay, Oracle people introduced predicate interface in Java 1.8 version. Okay, Oracle guys are introduced predicate, are able to see this is a functional interface. How to implement here? Predicate interface present in java.util package. In this package, your predicate function will be available here. Okay, and have a look here, and it is a functional interface. It contain only one method called test method. One method called test method we have. And predicate is a functional interface. When I say functional interface, easily you can refer lambda expression. Using lambda expression, you can able to implement the predicate function. Now, okay, if you have more than one predicate, either you can join, but you will not use much more than one predicate. One is so sufficient to us. Now have a look here. Here I written some couple of programs. Just have a look. Write a predicate to check given integer is equal to 2020 or not. It's very simple condition. Now I'm writing normal Java programming, then later will be convert into a okay predicate function. Now have a look here. I am creating as a separate package here under Java 8. Here what I can choose, let me use as a predicates here. Now I am writing simple class. Now have a look here. Now a a class, and then what I used to do here, see here what I'm doing. Public, okay, static boolean, okay, check number. Here I can take one number called number here. Now return number equal to 2020. Now this is the where you used to write like a non-static method or static method here. Are you clear now how you can implement this one directly? You can system.out.println and check, okay, check number of 50, suppose 2020 here. Now if I run this particular program, what output you will get? You will get as a true or false. Suppose if I given 2021 here. Now run as Java application. Now this is your own custom method here. Instead of writing your own custom method, okay, it used to provide as a predefined interface called predicate here. Predicate, this is the where we can implement what is your argument, what is your input argument. You need to specify predicate equals to, okay, now lambda expression. Now let me import this statement where it is java.util.predicate function here. Now when you click here, see, this is a functional interface. Now see, the return type is a boolean. This is a test class. T represents any data type. Either it can be an object, Either it can be a integer, either it can be a string. You need to define what is your input argument. See, T means input argument. If input argument matches the predicate. Here I defining called integer. When I say you should be pass mandatory as a number. Suppose I'm defining one variable num, and here you can say number double equal to 2020. That's it. Your predicate function is ready. Now system dot out dot println. Now predicate dot, now you can use the test method. That's it. What is your value? 2020. That's it. Now see, I can use to write same thing here. Now here let me write 2021 here. Now right click, run as Java application. See here, true and false here. True comma false. Why? Because this test method is available inside the your predicate class. See, test method. Are you clear this one? Even you no need to write this logic here. See, directly I can use the predicate. Later on time in the streams, we have a concept called filter. Okay, using the filters concept internally, it is using the predicate function here. So now this is the implementation of outside of your interface here. Are you guys clear this one? Any question for this program? Write a program to check whether the given integer is equal to 2020 or not. Now here we are using integer data type. Suppose, see, I want write a predicate to check length of given string is greater than 5 or not. You have a string data, you need to verify the length should be greater than 5. Then I want to print like a true, else it is a false. I want to write this piece of code. Now have a look here how to create my own predicate function here. Now same predicate. Now which data type? String data type. This is a input data type. Output is always fixed. Your return type is a boolean. Now predicate p2 equal to, and you need to define one variable yes, and arrow mark, this is a lambda expression, and you need to write one condition. What is the condition? Now yes dot length should be greater than 5. That's it. Done. Your job is done. System dot out dot println p2 dot test method of, just you can write like a Java Express. That's it. And let me write, suppose let me write as a Java here. Now for this part here, let me system dot out dot println string argument in predicate function. Now see here, run as Java application. See here, true and false. Are you guys clear about how to use the predicate function? Yes.
Yes, Bhaskar.
Clear, right? Rahul and Swarna, are you guys clear? Any question?
Yes,
Clear, right? Okay, then. Now let me write another simple program. I want to print 100 numbers here. Now have a look here. I'm writing some different example. B public static numbers. Suppose I'm creating one array list object, guys. I'm creating one list object here. You know very well how to create a list object and everything, you know very well about this part. Okay. Now here, if any number matching with 10, okay, then I want to print, okay, true. I want to print that particular value, else like I don't want to print the number. Just my condition is you have a array numbers. I want to check given number is exist or not. Like I can say another condition. Okay, let me see here. See here. Write a predicate to print all numbers whose number is greater than 10. Here you given 10, 5, 36. Now out of these 5 numbers, greater than 10 means these 3 numbers, less than 10 means only this number. Okay, now my requirement is whichever number is greater than 10, I want to print the numbers. How to do perform? First you need to write a predicate function. What is your predicate function? Your
Predicate.
yes, exactly, let me write
Predicate.
yes, predicate.
Integer.
Now let me take as a
Integer.
integer. Now let me
Then
define
p
predicate
equal
equal to, yeah, one
open the
variable name is required.
number. Yeah.
Okay, if
Yeah.
number,
Open
and this
this.
particular number should be
Should be
greater than
greater than
10.
10.
That's it, done, your job is completed. Now let me import the statement predicate function, and see, this is your condition. Now let me iterate the for loop here. See here,
For
integer
p equals, yeah, integer
number equal to
p.
list. Now see here, each and every number I want to check if p dot. Now I can use the test here, test of number. Now whenever the number, this particular condition is success, then I want to print my number, else I don't want to print. Now have a
Only
look.
we have to override test method only.
Exactly, yes, that's it.
Okay.
Why? Because already test method is available. How in previously we use lambda x, same structure here. Clear? Now my using this particular program, hope you are clear. I think this part previously I discussed about single argument, one time condition checking. This is a string argument. Here you have a for loop. I want to iterate and I want to check this condition is a matching or not. That's it. That's it, guys. Clear now?
Yes, Bhaskar.
Others? Okay, so this is all about your predicate function here. Now you should have one more part. Let me check it once, just to give me a minute. Okay, now what is the another program? Yeah, write a program to display list of country names, starts with I by using the predicate. So I will create one Pojo class with country. Okay, using this country I will be defined two variables, one for the country name and another for the population. Now have a look here. Now for this particular program I'm writing a simple example. Now I am creating one simple Pojo class, a country. In this country I have called private string name. Okay, and private int population. I have two attributes. I have, for these two attributes I want to create a parameterized constructor here. Now this is about parameterized constructor. Okay, now and then if you want to, whenever you are printing country object, I want to print my data, just I am overriding my toString method also. Now this is very simple Pojo class here. Now let me write it like this. Let me keep it in the down here. Okay, now I am creating one class. Now have a look here. Now let me create as a class C and countries. Now have a look here, main method. Okay, now how to create a list object? List of country is the custom object, right? Custom countries is equal to new array list object. Now here you can, it's a diamond operator. Now this is a simple array list object here. Import it here. Now let me save this part. Now okay, this is the one part. Now I want to add some countries. How to add the countries, guys? Now countries dot add method of new country object. Now either you can provide the population here. Now it's a parameterized constructor, right? Let me start with the Iran. Okay, is a country name. Now let me provide some population value. In this way, okay, I'm writing all the countries here. Just have a look, guys. This part is clear. Any question here? Here I written Iran, Hungary, Poland, India, Latin, Vietnam, Sweden, Iceland, Israel. Just I added some couple of countries starting with I and starting with H. Now my requirement is, now carefully read this program again. Now see, I want to print all the country names whose name starts with I. This is my predicate condition. This is my condition here. Using the predicate, I'm explaining the scenario, guys. Now see, my data type is which one? Tell me, guys, what is my data type here? Previously when I say integer, string
Here
means
is the
string.
object.
Exactly, here is your object, is the country is your object. Now here you can write a predicate function, and here you can call as a one parameter. What is the parameter type? Is a country type. Now you can define any name. Let me take as a country lambda expression arrow mark. Using the same country object dot, you will get a method called get name. Okay, you don't have any setter and getter methods, right? Now what I can do, let me write the setter and getter methods here. Only getter methods is required. Generate here. Wherever I want to fetch the data, I will use the get name. Now see here. Now I will get the suggestions here. Now get name. Okay. It should be start with, there is a string data type, right? There is a string. We have a concept called string with. If this particular condition is true, then it will be a success. See here. There is something starts. Yes. See, for each country object, this is your object. Out of the object, I am fetching my get name method. Using the get name starting with I. This is my precondition. Now while iterating your for loop, now have a look here. Country C is equal to countries. If, okay, if what is your predicate P dot test of, you are passing your country object. Now if this particular condition is success, I am printing my country object. That's it. Now see here, run as Java application. See here, Iran, Ireland, Island, Israel. That's it. If you want to change starting with only V, now see here, run as Java application. Only one. If it is not matching anything, suppose let me write as a F. Now it will not print any object here. Run as Java application. See here, no output here. Clear how to use the predicate function now? Any questions? Others? Okay. So this is all about your predicate function here. Hope you are clear this one. Okay. When we discuss about the streams, we have a method called filter. If you want to filter some data, okay, then filter method internally using the predicate only. By that time I will be discuss about this point also. Just remember in one notepad file, filter method internally using the predicate function. Okay, this is the very first point here. Okay, so second one, functions. See here, functions are exactly same as a predicate, but see here, now predicate function, the return type is a boolean here, but in if you use to take the advantage of the function, you can return any type of result. Any type of, I want to return integer, I want to return string data type, I want to return some object data type, I want to return the boolean. In that case, okay, you should use the functions based on the requirement. Okay, you need to use which functional interface you need to use in your project. This is the concept behind about predefined functional interfaces here. Now, when I use the predicate, always return type is a boolean, but in some requirements it is not applicable for me. Maybe some guy can say, hey, I want to return integer data type. Another guy can say, hey, I want to use a string data type. Then what is the possibility? So because of that problem, functions is introduced here. So in the same version, only one difference here, method called apply method is available. Inside a predicate, you have method called test method. Here we have called apply method. We have called as apply method. Are you clear this one? Are you clear? Now have a look here. I'm writing some couple of examples again. See here. Write a function to find length of given input string. To find length of given input string. Now for this program, tell me guys, what is your input, what is your output? Data types, tell me. What is your input, what is your output? You guys need to speak here for the first program.
String.
Input and output. What is your input here?
String.
String. What is our output?
Number.
Integer, right? Okay. Now in the same structure, tell me for the second program also, same structure. What is your input, what is your output? Yes. For the second program,
String.
your input is a string, your output is a string. Okay. Now I'm trying to explain to you different types of scenarios here, guys, to you. Okay. Now same thing, tell me about the third program. What is your input and what is your output?
Object.
Okay. Here what I'm saying, that write a program to print all the names from the list of names using the function. Like we'll take small example like a bank. Now if you take as a bank application, in the bank I have called as a customer name. I have a customer name, I have a account number. You have two attributes here. Now here your input object is your bank and your output become as a string data type here. Are you getting about what is your input, what is your output? Clear? Any question? Now to write a predicate function, how you are writing? You are writing predicate. This is the structure you are writing, integer p. In the same we can write for the function like this. Function, what is your input data type for the first program? String. What is your second data type? Is a integer. Now first part, this is called input and second part is called output. Now the same structure here also like this. See, same thing. Second program is integer, output is a string. Now the same structure here for the third one. Bank is your input. Now bank is your input. From the bank I have so many millions of customers. Out of that I need only the employee names, so I can take as a string data. Clear now how I'm writing my functions? Any question? This part is clear?
Yes, clear, Bhaskar.
Okay. Now have a look here. I'm writing about the functions also here. Now let me create as a separate package. Whenever you are practicing, try to make it okay granular level like this, guys. Okay. Functions. Now have a look here. I'm creating as a very simple class. Now here see function. Now what is your input? Input is your string, output is your integer. Now function f equal to, let me import this package, util package. Now under that you have single argument yes and return yes dot length. method. Okay, you will get auto suggestions. In my laptop there is some issue, that's why I'm writing the method directly, even though there is no issues here. See here, input is string. You need to pass your input, not at past. Your output is how many characters here. See here, system dot out dot println function f dot, which method is available inside the function? See, apply method. Inside a predicate you have test method, inside a function you have a apply method here. Now let me go there and go back, and here apply. Now you need to pass your input, right? Now here Java Express channel, just I given here. Now let me run this application. See here, 19 characters, whereas in the previous predicates it is returning as a boolean true or false. But in this use case, see, output is your data type. Even if you click here, see, t comma r here. T means type of the input to the function, and r represents result of the function. T comma r, this is for input argument, this is called output argument here. And same structure, let me write for the second program here. See, function data type as a string and second term is a string. Now what is our uppercase? Let me write as a f equal to what is our use case here? We used replacing. See, let me write it here. Write a program to remove spaces present in the given string. Okay, I will be provide some input data, I want to remove all the spaces. Now have a look here. Okay, first let me write a method to replace, to remove spaces. Which functionality we will be used, guys, in string classes? Tell me. Remove about lambda expression I given like this, bh. Okay, JAVAEX PRESS. Now this is my input I given. I want to remove these spaces. Which method you will be use? Tell me, guys. In string methods we have so many methods we have, right? Length method, and to find uppercase, lowercase, starts with, ends with. Replace method we have, right? Replace method. You forgotten, guys? String methods. We discussed all the things, right? Let me show you a part to you about the notes. Where about the string classes? Not this part, this one. See here, replace method. Guys, these are all different string classes, string methods. Here it will be replace single character, but my requirement is to remove all the spaces. Just you can use a replace all method. That's it, nothing else. Now see here. Okay, now f1 equal to yes space yes dot, there is a method called replace all method. Here it will be accept two arguments. First argument, which one you want to do, second argument, what you want to replace. Now space, single space, are you able to see? This is a space, I am replacing with empty, I mean there is no space. This is called input and this is your output. Now have a look here. System dot out dot println f1 dot apply, I want to pass. Now let me provide this part, copy and paste it to here. Right click, run as Java application. See here, Java Express. Clear now? Any question? Just I want to change whatever you given input, I want to change to lowercase letter, uppercase letter. Now have a look here, same structure. To habituate for you, I'm writing another example. Now equal to string. I want this same string, I want to convert it to uppercase. That's it, done. System dot out dot println f1 dot apply of, just you can give some, just I'm giving okay Java Express I given. Now see here, run as Java application. Okay, 2 uppercase. Why? Okay, I need to use function 2, not function 1. See, Java Express. Are you comfortable about the functions? Yes, please.
Yes, boss.
Others, Rahul, please confirm. Maddie. Okay. Now, the last example I'm going to explain this part. Write a program to print all the names from the list of the bank. Now, just now we discussed about, we'll take one example as a bank here. Now, have a look here how I can perform. Now, I am creating a bank class. I'm creating one bank. Okay, I'm taking data type as a string. Okay, name, customer name, int, account number. These 2 attributes I'm using as of now. Okay, I want to override my constructor. This is my constructor argument. Now I need getter methods, source and select getters, generate here. I need 2 string method. That's it. This is a simple Pojo class here. Now I started to write simple example. Have a look here. Now let me write C underscore bank test. Now normal approach, just I'm writing. Now have a look here. This part is clear or not? Tell me. I will write the main logic, guys. I don't want to write again repeated code here. I created one collection object. I'm adding 3 bank objects here. Now assume that this is your some kind of account number. Think like this. Okay, now this is how the 3 bank objects I added. Now what is your requirement? I want to retrieve all customer names. That's it. I don't want account numbers. I want to print only the numbers here. Sorry, only the names. How to write a function? Function. Now what is your input? Bank object, comma, and what is your output data type? String. Okay, and a function f equal to, I can create one object here. How to create an object? Bank is the input. Under the bank I can use dot get name method here. Now what is the name? Now this is the name I want to use, get name. Now get name, that's it, your job is done. Input is bank object, output is string data type. Why? Because Lokesh is a string, Bhaskar is a string, Alex is a string. Suppose you need only account numbers, then change your return type to the integer here. Now using a for loop, I can able to bank colon. Okay, let me take as a list. Now if, have a look here, function, this is a object, right? First you need to check the null value, whether it is a null or not. You need to verify whenever you are apply of your bank. Okay, not equal to null. Why? Because else you will get null pointer exception. Even though it is a null value, if you're trying to retrieve on a null value, you will get a null pointer exception here. That's why I'm checking a condition. Whenever this condition is true, then what should I do? I can print your, okay, I can print your objects. Now I can say bank dot get name. That's it. That's it. Now have a look here. Run as Java application. See here, Lokesh, Bhaskar, and Alex. This is the where we can use about the functions. Are you guys clear difference between the predicate and the function? Any question? Guys, please confirm. Okay, then I assume that everyone is clear about these 2 things, and tomorrow I will be discuss about, okay, supplier and consumer, and we'll start about the streams. Okay, these are the basic things before going to start streams concept. Streams concept is very important, and we will be discuss more and more examples also. So these are the minimum basic you should know how it is working. Now in the when we're using the streams, okay, you no need to define like this. Even we can simplify this line to few more lines also. I can write it here. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's all today's session, and we'll catch up tomorrow then. Thank you, guys.
It's a predefined method, Bhaskar.
Which one?
F dot apply.
No, not. Yeah, predefined method. See, apply.
Okay, thank you.
In the predicate, we are using test. In the function, they are given apply. In the same way, we have a called as a supplier. See, tomorrow we'll discuss get method, and we have same like a consumer. See, accept method. Later on time, last slide we'll discuss about differences between all the things: predicate, function, consumer, and predicate. In which scenario you need to use, so you need to remember this point. That's it. Okay, so that's all today's session, guys. Thank you.